Brought up the old dreams. Kaja, Franco. Remember, he used to be known as only Kaja, only Franco.
This honestly reminds me of Rebellion, to be honest. Right, the Kaja and the carry, the Franco band, these are all very Audi TZ-esque. But we're seeing it in the hands of Evos Glory. Now, final pick for Fnatic Onic. I'm going to give it to you again. Coach Aldo, prediction.
It's a word, yeah.
All right.
Because they have Baxter already for the front line, so they can flex the Angela to the roamer position and pick more damage to pop up the X-Borg. Yeah, to pop up the Raga armor of the X-Borg. So I think that's a good pick, but I'm still towards edging to Evos draft because it's much better front to back.
Yeah. It really looks like it can snowball very quickly. That lineup of Evos Glory, the wave clear with the Kaja, the Valentina in the mid, Fredrin X-Borg throwing bodies for the carry. If ever Fnatic Onyx gonna win, it's because Sans had an insane game as a Gord.
Well, we have seen that the draft index heavily favors Evos for now. So we have to wait and see. Is it going to be a pure front to back? Is Evos going to be able to just go for these pickups again and again? And can Fnatic Onic have an answer to all the suppressions? Can they beat their worst nightmare?
That's the question. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 6. With the gods bleeding, with things looking, turning up.
Kyrie and Xanavel starts up the first turtle of the game. Good zoning by Fluffy. Dreams has the Divine Judgment. Needs to use it wisely, however. Onto Kyrie. Hard guard gonna be used up right now. Divine Judgment to pull Kyrie away, and Annabelle should be able to find it, but no! Kyrie strikes back.
Even with the Divine Judgment, but looks like, Fluffy gonna be forcing a flicker there. But even with the teams,
Kyrie re-engages instantly with a blazing duet now from CW. Gonna go in the back line, but will not be able to find the range. What was that, Keyboy? What was that reaction time, Clockun? Putting some damage back on Sans. Amazing reflexes from Keyboy, or instinct, if you will. And with a change, with a trade there, technically without any losses, immediately Onic made the first move. They kind of go on Fluffy, forcing out the last insanity. The Fraga armor depleted, and Lutpi charges forward. Curtain call, tying him up, and they're going in different directions now. Lutpi go for the yo-yo hits, and the vengeance as well. Fluffy gonna be taken down as Lutpi tries to run away, but he re-engages onto Clockun, who was forced to dash defensively back. And Fnatic Onic now will not go for the turtle, not just yet.
that was a 2v3 situation and they were able to get the better out of it. Fluffy taken off the board. But Fnatic Onic, why don't they go straight for the turtle? What are they waiting for?
They want to make sure Sans is around in case a fight does break out. When it comes down to sure utility tools, Evos has an advantage. But they are late to the party, and Fnatic wasn't even a factor. They were able to go for the turret, but look at this response. Clear Divine Judgment right into the hard guard CW now, trying to look for a re-engage as Carry pops into Poissons. Battle Mirror image into the blazing duet, and Dreams will be taken out, obliterated. FNOC with a massive advantage here in the 6th minute of the game. Looking for the siege in the bottom lane with Crawford stealing away the Mystic Gush. That will be able to zone them away, but he's standing in DOT and overtime damage. He's recalling. Lutpi cancels it out. The Terrify out to disengage. The Vengeance from Lutpi and a curtain call ties them up, and Fnatic Onic collapse in the bottom lane. Clockun is
Attribution battle.
Lutpi zoning Annabelle away. That's the hard guard CW going back to the battle mirror image, and he plays down Lutpi. Dealing with the Fraga armor with the curtain call as well. Dream's gonna be isolated there with a blazing duet now. CW spacing so well. Calvin with Nata, my goodness. Dreams wasn't able to utilize the Divine Judgment. Did you see that spacing? Oh my lord. As Kyrie rolls in for a play. Sandwich maneuver. Dreams gets spotted on the bush as well, and now gets isolated from the team. Fnatic Onic are gonna capitalize on this moment. Dreams cannot even use the Divine Judgment in time. Well played, Fnatic Onic. Attacking from different angles to isolate one, and Evos Glory had to sacrifice the roamer.
They push the tempo and they push the pace. They look for a pick just as CW gets that golden staff, right? So that 3-item power spike for the Claude finally hit, and it looks like they're looking for more.
And Lutpi is taking advantage of it. Annabelle! Slayed in the bottom lane, blazing duet from Calvin Winata! But it's Lutpi who claims the double.
The gods, the kings of the skies, they are picking up where they left off.
To save this game. Match point Evos. It might be the end to their run. And Fnatic Onic know full well how to utilize it. Shield unity into the front, Fluffy, no Viraga armor, Brazer's Wrath, only do some damage, Calvin went out on the blade into rounds of Clockun, forcing the winner Truncheon, and forcing Clockun back, but somehow Evos Glory have still been able to hold on their base. Their structure ruined, Calvin went out again, with a Battle Mirror Image escaping from the Divine Judgment, but is yet to be able to catch him. Fluffy again, losing the Viraga armor this time, having to run all the way back. One base turret remaining for Evos Glory, for their chase to glory. Two waves can be cleared out by Evos. Mystic Gush from Sans. Two-man top from Anabah, but he gets shredded down by Lupe. And Branch is forced to use the Blazing Duet as the Hard Guard comes through, and Drave still is unable to find a Divine Judgment. Lupe picks up a double. Calvin went out to buy the immortality just in time. And look at how they run down on Evos Glory. With the Vengeance, Lupe takes Branch out, and Buffy cannot deal with him. Clockun against the world. In the chase for glory, they slay dragons, robots, and the Kingslayers. But today, they received a grim reminder that they still live in fear of the Sky Kings.
Trialed and tested, doubted, challenged, punch after punch, foe after foe. The Sky Kings continue their reign, and their reign is absolute.